The Spike NLOS is the first of a new class of weapon, the ultra-long-range multi-role guided missile. It is not a modified Spike anti-tank guided missile as many assume. Instead, the Spike family was developed from it. In a sense, this system is kind of the ancestor of the kamikaze drones. As the weapon detective, we're now investigating the Spike NLOS, combining long range, precision, and versatility. The Spike NLOS clearly derives its name from non-line of sight, as its role is to attack targets beyond line of sight. The missile's designation within the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, is Tammuz, the 10th month of the Hebrew calendar. Since the initial Mark I variant, the Spike NLOS has evolved significantly, and Israel now offers the Mark VI version. The 1973 Yom Kippur War revealed a vital issue for the IDF. During the Battle of the Valley of Tears on the Golan Front, Israeli units were positioned at the highest points, making them more visible and vulnerable to Syrian tank attacks. Although Israel inflicted much greater damage on the Arabs, its victory was achieved on a knife edge, and this small, sparsely populated country without geographical depth could not sustain such a drain of personnel and equipment in the long run. To address this vulnerability, the IDF determined it needed a long-range, high-precision battlefield missile capable of being launched from concealed positions behind terrain features such as ridges. In response, Rafael started development in 1974. The initial Mark I version was simply an anti-tank missile with a 10-kilometer range. The program quickly lost priority due to economic challenges and the onset of peace with Egypt. However, in the late 1970s, Syria acquired the latest T-72s, which changed the perspective. Reports indicated that neither Israeli tanks nor anti-tank missiles could effectively counter them. Consequently, Tel Aviv accelerated development efforts again. Within 3 years, the Tammuz was ready for serial production. It became operational in 1981. However, contrary to many sources' suggestions, its first carrier variant was not the Pereh. It was the Hafiz. The Mark I had only a daytime guidance system, rendering it incapable of all-weather and night operations, as thermal homing sensors of the time were still too bulky and expensive. Shortly thereafter, rapid advances in the electro-optics enabled new possibilities. While continuing Mark I production, Rafael pursued an innovative thermal guidance system based on a micron detector with signal processing in a 3 to 5 vector plane within the focal region. This led to the Spike NLOS Mark II developed in close collaboration with the IDF staff. Additionally, the company had miscalculated the manufacturing rate and the associated costs, resulting in a substantial financial loss. When the IDF ordered the Mark II variant, Rafael also addressed this issue. Thus, the Spike NLOS recovered from its childhood sickness and became a mature product. The Mark IIs became operational in 1985 alongside the Pereh. Since this vehicle was designed as a surprise weapon against the Syrian armored units, it appeared similar to a tank. Until 2011, Israel revealed neither the missile nor the Hafiz and Pereh to the public. Once a target is acquired by a forward artillery observer or a reconnaissance system such as an unmanned aerial vehicle or UAV, the information is then transmitted to the launching platform. The Spike NLOS, using a soft launch method, enables firing from confined spaces while reducing risk to nearby units and minimizing the launch's infrared signature. After ejection of the booster post-launch, the main engine ignites and the midsection wings deploy. They are fixed and provide directional stability and lift to the missile during its flight. The 4 rectangular fins at the rear are adjustable to steer the missile. During its flight, the Spike NLOS uses a fiber optic dual link for command guidance over the first 8 kilometers. Beyond this range, it switches to a radio data link. The sensors on the missile's nose, which vary by version, transmit the captured image during the flight to the launch unit. The Mark I, Mark II, and Mark III variants feature daytime, thermal, and thermal imaging sensors, respectively. The UK funded the development of the NLOS Mark V, which has a dual camera sensor and a multi-purpose warhead. Its modified wings improved flight performance at lower speeds and enhanced maneuverability. The British Army designates the Mark II and Mark IVs as Exactor 1 and the Mark Vs as Exactor 2. Rafael is also working on adding semi-active laser capability to the missile. Dual Link Command allows the operator to monitor the Spike NLOS in flight, confirm targets, verify hits, retarget, or abort as needed. Alongside the launch unit, the system also allows external guidance via UAV or satellite. Rafael claims that the Spike NLOS has a 95% hit rate. The latest Mark VI version, unveiled in 2022, features an extended range of 32 kilometers. Its salvo firing capability permits the simultaneous launch of 4 missiles, and if required, another platform can take over the control after firing. In 2025, Rafael unveiled the L-Spike 4X version, which includes advanced guidance systems supported by artificial intelligence. It can roam the battle area, acquire moving targets, and has a range of about 40 kilometers along with a powerful warhead. The first ground-based Spike NLOS launching system was the Hafiz, which combined the M113 armored personnel carrier with a turret, featuring 4 launcher tubes and associated sensors. The British Army also operated this vehicle as an interim solution before retiring it. The more mediatic Pereh was based on the Magah 5, an Israeli-modified M48A5 version with the AVDS 1792D diesel engine and CD850-6A transmission. It carried 12 Tammuz missiles in a pop launcher at the rear, disguised as a turret bustle. Many users have preferred the SandCat 4x4 armored vehicle as the launching unit. Bulgarian Spike NLOS launchers are mounted on the unarmored Land Cruiser 70 tactical vehicle. The missile has also been displayed as mounted on the Polaris MRZR 4 buggy, M-ATV, HMMWV, and 6x6 Rosomak, all non-serial. After retiring its M113 base variant, the British Army began operating the SPARC towed launcher trailer, which holds 4 missiles in a 360-degree rotating turret. It allows remote control up to 500 meters away. The navalized variant of the Spike NLOS is utilized on various boats, including the SAR 4.5 class of the Israeli Navy, the Machitis class of the Hellenic Navy, the Acero class of the Philippine Navy, and the SAR 62 class of the Azerbaijani Coast Guard. During the 1982 Lebanon War, the IDF recognized that the 4-kilometer range of the BGM-71 towed fired from the AH-1 Cobras was insufficient, especially against the ZSU-23-4 Shilkas. So, it began arming them with the air-launched Tammuz missiles. After the Israelis retired the AH-1s in 2015, the AH-64s became the new platform. Alongside the Apache, the South Korean and Philippine AW-149s and the Colombian AH-60L Arpía 4s are capable of firing the Spike NLOS. Azerbaijan and India have equipped their Mi-17 helicopters with this missile. The Spike NLOS can be launched from the Heron-TP or similar UAVs. When air-launched, the range of the Spike NLOS extends to 30 kilometers. For the Mark VI version, this distance is 50 kilometers. Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, Colombia, Greece, India, Israel, the Philippines, South Korea, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America are the users of the Spike NLOS. The Spike NLOS, which features a solid propellant rocket engine, measures 1.7 meters in length, 170 millimeters in diameter, and 1.2 meters in wingspan. The missile weighs 71 kilograms. Its top speed exceeds 190 meters per second. The missile's effective range extends up to 25 kilometers. The Tammuz was baptized with fire during the Second Intifada when the IDF's elite artillery unit, M-ATV, launched it against the targets in the Gaza Strip. In addition, AH-1 helicopters used these missiles to eliminate key resistance members. The IDF further employed the Tammuz extensively during the 2006 Lebanon War, launching around 600 of them. Later, during the Syrian Civil War, the missile destroyed Syrian artillery that shelled the Golan Heights. In 2014 conflict in Gaza, Israeli forces launched over 200 Tammuz in the Gaza Strip. Following a Syrian drone incursion over the Sea of Galilee on July 11, 2018, the IDF retaliated by striking 3 Syrian targets with the Spike NLOS. During the 2023 Israeli invasion of the Gaza Strip, the Israeli Navy also deployed the Tammuz. In the 2025 Israeli attack on Iran, Israeli operatives used remotely controlled Spike NLOS missiles to target Iranian ground assets such as aircraft and missile launchers. In 2011, as an urgent measure, the British Army obtained the Hafiz directly from the IDF stocks for counter-mortar missions in Iraq. Subsequently, the SPARC version replaced these vehicles. It was also deployed in Afghanistan. Azerbaijan deployed the Spike NLOS operationally for the first time during the April 2016 conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. During this conflict, the missiles destroyed several Armenian tanks. Due to their effectiveness, the Armenians had to redeploy their air defense systems 8 kilometers behind the front line. Azerbaijan made more extensive use of the missile during the 2020 Second Karabakh War, destroying numerous armored vehicles, radars, and air defense systems. The Spike NLOS is a dedicated artillery weapon, not an extended range version of the Spike anti-tank guided missile. Ground-based Tammuz variant has always been a part of Israeli Ground Forces Artillery Corps. With its compact size, rapid deployment capability, and significant firepower, the Spike NLOS has lessened the reliance of small units on heavy artillery batteries and air support. It enables these units to engage fortifications, tanks, and other hard-to-defeat targets that conventional weapons struggle to address. Like traditional artillery, the Spike NLOS enables strikes from secure positions behind the front line and can attack distant threats such as air defense systems, guns, or mortars that frontline units cannot reach. Several other countries have deployed their own ultra-long-range multi-role guided missiles, such as the Japanese Type 96, Brazilian FOG MPM, Chinese HJ-10, Indian Sant, North Korean Pulse-4, and Serbian Alas. Nonetheless, at first glance, the West still appears indifferent to developing such a weapon, but it might be a false assumption. While a proven system is already in place, why would they need to spend money on it? The producer of the Spike anti-tank missile, Eurospike, can produce the NLOS variant on demand. Lockheed Martin does the same job for the USA. The Spike NLOS has transformed the battlefield. It is a weapon with dual-link command, allowing the operator to monitor it in flight, confirm targets, verify hits, retarget, or abort as needed. However, based on the innovative Spike NLOS concept, kamikaze drones now fulfill a similar role at a lower cost. They can also stay airborne longer and cover a greater distance, which might further explain the Western indifference. Still, kamikaze drones have not yet matched the effectiveness of the Spike NLOS. Some sources claim that the IDF needed a weapon like the Tammuz because of its high accuracy, which reduces collateral damage. Yet, conflicts since the 1980s demonstrate that the IDF has not consistently avoided collateral damage. Some argue that it may even tolerate or prefer it. The main goal is to eliminate the risk of friendly fire incidents and to destroy critical targets with minimal munitions in the shortest time possible. The Spike NLOS has indeed transformed the battlefield, and its core concept continues to shape warfare. However, it is a step forward in evolution rather than a revolutionary weapon. It complements existing systems rather than replacing them. Thanks for watching our video. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of our new videos. Also, you can now click the join button to support our channel. And as always, we would greatly appreciate all of your likes, comments, and shares.